just don't know off the top of my head right now, but I think I'm manning with 1 or 2. Yo, it's my favorite lunchtime live stream. Thanks. Do a backflip. I flipped. Well, hello there.
YouTube should be good.
Show us more skin. Kev, I don't think you want that.
I'm also on break. Red Bull keeps me going.
Yeah.
It's a great beverage. I'm a big Red Bull guy myself.
I've been on coffee all day.
Just unbutton all the way with that deep V. Should be good.
You guys are on YouTube. Let us know if the sound's back. There's a few more up top.
Oh, okay. I've been told that my HPA DMR is cheating due to its range and how quiet it is. How hard it hits. What's your opinion? I think if you have the capabilities of building a very well shooting airsoft gun, that usually just means someone is upset that you built a better gun than them.
I think if you are within the rule set of the game and the field you're playing at,
right,
then it doesn't matter. As long as you're playing by the rules that are set, be respectful too. I mean, if people are getting salty about it, don't continue to instigate or do anything like that. But if you're playing within the rule set and you know you're good, then keep playing within the rule set. That's their problem. That's what I'm going to say. If you're not playing within the rule set and you're going above that, get within the rule set, and then you have the high ground. It's basically what it comes down to.
Yeah. Yeah, as long as you're within the rules, you really can't,
Yes.
You can't complain. Can you tell John from customer service, thank you for being amazing?
Yes, we can. Where are the shades? I did. I saw the comment. I put them on.
He did. Where was the one? Who are you sent? Did you already do that one?
But the Crescent, yeah, I already did that one.
Okay.
Trying to come hang out at Zulu after the op. Well, maybe. I am not actually going on that op, Jordan. So, but that would be hilarious. You know how I am. I would definitely just drive up to Zulu.
What's up, fam? Hello, sir. Welcome to the live. Can we see the green speed build behind the guy with the hoodie?
Yeah, I guy with hoodie.
That's me. Here it is. I can't touch it because TikTok will ban us.
If we touch it, then we get banned because social media is a fantastic thing, guys. If you guys aren't creators or you guys aren't trying to make content, let us be the ones to tell you that airsoft and content creation on social media is fantastically easy and simple. Don't let anybody else tell you otherwise.
There it is. That is a Monk Custom Amped Edition Splatter Skeletonized M4 body. So very, very cool.
I'm never wearing that sweatshirt on a live building. I'm not. Or JT, whoever is running the ATF Instagram today.
HK 416A5 or Mark 18 by SEMA. Which one should I use? Which one should I buy?
I like the 18 because if I wanted to change the rails, the upper receiver is not a 416 upper receiver, which is slightly taller than a regular AR-15 rail. So if I wanted to change to a different look later down the road, I could do that. If you are wanting a 416 and you know you're going to be doing stuff with the 416 for kit and stuff, then I wouldn't worry about it. But for me, I like the Mark 18 because I think it's a little bit more modular and easier to change as far as airsoft goes.
I think, honestly, they're both going to be fantastic options. If you want just more of like a gun to play airsoft with, I'd probably just do a Mark 18.
Yeah.
It is very modular. The 416 is also super modular, but
there's not as much aftermarket rails and stuff for it. And the buffer tube, when you start to HPA it, is a little bit more difficult to work with. than a Mark 18 is.
Gotcha. But yeah, so
you can also find some Mark 18 clones a little cheaper than you can any of the 416s. I mean, there's the sport line stuff too, but
yeah, that's up to you. We need a GBB PP19. Agreed.
Oh yeah,
so much fun. I feel like it'd be so easy to just kind of repurpose an MP5, but maybe one day.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. I'm looking at the ones above. Decided to have lunch with you guys. Welcome to the Lunchtime Live.
Welcome, yes.
This is the place to be. Gate Titan gearbox is just Sistema simplified.
No, it's a little different still. It's actually a lot different still.
Yeah, one's a version 2 gearbox, and one is the proprietary planetary gear set of the Sistema PTW. So definitely simpler.
It's definitely simpler, but there's also more functions with the Sistema. From like the cylinder changing out stuff, like.
But that's not the gearbox.
Yeah.
It is and it isn't. The Sistema's in its own little world, a dying world, to say the least. No one really talks about those anymore. But nonetheless, very, very cool to have something like that on the market, to be able to just purchase something that's like drop-in and ready to go.
Yeah.
But yeah. Other players on the other team hate my Wii M16 build because of the range.
That's on them. They need to build better.
It's very impressive, actually. I've never seen a Wii M16 on the field, so that's very, very cool platform. Where are we here? I could almost see Tom on a beach in a Speedo with a gold chain and a glass of whiskey. You say no, not really, but I absolutely could.
That make the chain silver, and I've done that.
Yeah, okay, Tom has definitely done that.
I have 100% done that. I'm do gold.
Is Logan going as Flag 10?
No, he's not going. But you could probably have that dropped off with the guys to be brought back, and they will completely finger screw it until he gets back.
Airsoft content creation is dead. LOL. Changing hobbies. I agree, Vic.
It's definitely, like I said, the easiest thing to do.
It is not easy. Tom, I have the same exciters.
Oh, thanks.
Exciters are.
These are hilarious because they're just obnoxiously big.
Not. I don't think they're much bigger than the regular pit vipers. Though.
Well, no, not from regular pit vipers. From like regular, like
yes.
circular aviator sunglasses.
But I like
these
the side panels.
I do too. I actually do really like these. They become kind of my go-to glasses.
Yeah. Airsoft on social media is an uphill battle in the snow both ways while it's raining. That's how ridiculous it is some days.
It's kind of. I saw Jordan. I saw one of your guys' videos of you were trying to talk about the new Elite Force guns with the tracers built in, and you're like, when you asked in it like, "Hey, how much does it cost?" and then your response was, I can't say that. I'm on social media. I was just like, that feeling. Like I felt that when you said it.
Yeah, the verbiage that needs to be used to kind of like tiptoe around things.
It's so crappy. We got an email from YouTube saying, "Hey, we love what you're doing. We'd love to help you even more." It's like, you ban us weekly.
Yeah, it's just not. You're not helping me at all.
Yeah.
You're not helping, I promise. That's why I like having this stuff hung up is like our saving grace.
Yeah.
And I think the helmet.
It's just memes. It's just memes behind us.
Right. It's awful. Hey man, it was good to meet you and chat with you at Liberty.
Oh yeah, what's up, bro? Yeah, nice to talk with you. That was a really good conversation. I like those conversations because they're like real, and instead of just like, "Hey, how can I help you?" It's just like, "No, we're just here chilling." I love meeting you guys at events just for those conversations.
It is fun. It's my favorite thing about this game is the people. Wouldn't do it if it wasn't for meeting fun and awesome people that you get to see like sometimes unknowingly.
Yeah.
I think that's the coolest part. It's like, yo, so-and-so's here. And then it's like.
And then we just sit there and chill for a bit.
Yeah, have a good time.
It's a very nice thing.
It was a good time. Vic is saying, look at the BFC Mark 18s as well. Great build replicas.
Yeah.
Correct. Got a gate asser from you guys. Great, simple install with no mods on a Crytek, which is nice.
That is nice.
That's the future. The future is now. Crytek's with no modification.
Yeah.
Did we ever think we'd hit that point?
I mean, yeah, the gears are still a little bit weird to try and make work, but they are definitely awesome guns. They don't die.
No. They're like unbelievable. Need suggestions on an LMG and HPA unit for it. Ready to make my next purchase.
There's a wide range. If you're getting
What's your budget?
that's going to be a big one. That's going to be a big one. I mean, realistically, with LMGs, I always recommend one of two routes, and it really does depend on the answer to that question is either you're going to go for an electronic unit, because clearly you're not getting a mechanical unit.
Why hasn't anyone done that?
You're either getting a lower priced electronic unit or a very high end electronic HPA unit. And that's either going to be an Inferno or Jack on the low end price wise, or you're going to do an F2 or a complete drop in gearbox fusion engine. And honestly, if you're doing the high end, I would jump to a fusion engine because you have more air efficiency adjustability with a fusion engine than you do the F2, and they're very, very similar in price at that point. And then it's going to depend on your platform. So like 249 is going to be probably the most popular, and then an RPK 16 you could do, but an RPK a regular like a 74 you cannot do HPA with because of how long it is, and the support on that barrel is not good for nozzle alignment because it actually changes when you move position, which is a really weird issue, but you can't do it to them.
Unlimited budget.
Unlimited budget. So I'm going to do two platforms then. I'm going to say a 249/240, like 240 Bravo, with a fusion engine, a purple poppet, purple nozzle, if you can do the purple nozzle, or whatever works for your nozzle length, because it is different for a 240 versus a M60 and PKM. Definitely a fusion engine, lightning banjo, purple poppet, and nozzle of choice to fit that gun. And then what I'm going to say is IGL, because you are going to be all over the place with that thing. And then a bull gear magazine. Please, please, please do that, because most of the time when you HPA these guns, the problems aren't from the HPA setup anymore. They are from the mags not being able to keep up now. And a bull gear hop-up generally is good. It depends on the age of the LMG, but I would say if you want a quick and dirty thing, 249, 240, somewhere in that range, fusion engine. If you don't want to go with a NATO gun, just grab a PKM. Don't even worry about an RPK. I know they're cool, but as far as HPAing them goes, they're honestly a pain unless you're doing the 16. And nowadays, the 16s are not allowed to be an LMG roll. So do a PKM if you're doing Rust 4 stuff.
And then edgy barrel,
bull gear hop up, super macaron, bucking. I do that over R hops with LMGs because you generally are going to get rips more, and so the quick change of a good hop up bucking that you could just swap out on the field versus redoing an entire R hop setup, which is good, but you're running so many rounds. I'd rather run a bucking because I can switch it out faster than a more durable R hop patch that's going to give a little bit better performance, but it's going to disintegrate, and then you're going to have a hell of a time swapping.
You can't change it on the field.
Yeah.
You want things with LMGs that shoot well and have good consistency, but can also be readily available and easy to swap out.
Yes.
You have to remember that gun is seeing 10 times more rounds than a rifleman.
Yep.
So, yeah, it's a pretty simple breakdown. If you want any more information, or we're looking to get it built, shoot us an email. Yep. Sales@Airsoft, and we can pretty much set it up for you too if you want. What would a 92 FS Beretta bring? I don't know what that means.
I don't know.
I'm going to be completely honest.
Classic nostalgia feel for your time.
Modern Warfare 2? Yeah. Isn't that what that is? The Raffica?
No, that's the 93R.
Oh, 93R.
That's
I don't
93R.
follow Beretta stuff.
The FS is like the original, just
like the OG
like
Beretta. Gotcha.
If you want that classic nostalgia feel of the olden days when the M9 was the service pistol, you can now achieve that in Airsoft. That is what it brings.
I remember I had one. It had a broken trigger and a return spring. So
was
taped a rubber band to it.
They broke.
It was all the time.
They break more than anything.
The rubber band just pulled the trigger back. Hilarious. Um, thought the glasses remind me of the glasses in a movie star. Yeah, movie star glasses.
Thank you.
Your crew was awesome at Noob Day this past weekend. Well, I'm glad that they were.
That's good.
Yeah, I hope Noob Day was a good time.
I tried to send the most low-brained individuals to that event. No, we sent some very good people down there because we love that event.
I know Preston is the best. He's not in here right now, but
yeah, it's whatever.
Maybe one day. No, he usually jumps in. Wish I could meet both of you, but I'm broke, 42-year-old family man.
You're all good, man. We'll see you at an event at some point.
Something will line up. The stars will align. Let me just jump over to here. My therapist, Walmart toy guns are not real. Walmart toy guns can't hurt you. Everyone slept on the Black Ops Walmart guns.
Especially like the 74U that
even
Walmart sold.
Even the M4. It was like
Didn't you just find one of the bodies?
Yeah, I have one.
Yeah.
It was an EBB, like G&G practically. I think it was made by JG, but still, like, for like literally being able to buy it at Walmart, like it was a standard version 2 gearbox. Like it was, and like the 1911 from Walmart was pretty good. That got full cycle metal blowback. It was, reminded me of Elite Force 1911. Yeah. Hey broskies, are you planning on carrying the Psionics Opsin at all?
It's been talked about. We build and sell a lot of analog style night vision. We do sell the Psionics Aurora lineup, so the old generation of Psionics and stuff. We talked about selling the Opsin. The original reason we didn't bring it in was the price point. It just didn't make sense for what you got out of it. I know Hoplifile just did a video of it because it just dropped $1,000. Like they just dropped it $1,000 to be about 2K. So we started talking about acquiring it and having it in. Just a little concerned on how that's going to move because it's $2,000. It's a pretty reasonable price for night vision. What I've seen of the performance is it's usable, but I think a lot of airsofters will get a glimpse of it and then go, I don't know about that, because you still kind of need an illuminator to make it work effectively.
Yeah, to the efficiency of a Gen 3.
Yeah, I mean, it's usable. It's actually far more usable than the Aurora Pro was, which is saying something, but it's not the level that people, I think, want when they look at night vision, which is also why we offer analog night vision rentals at events. Mm-hmm. So people who want to experience night vision can for an affordable price. We're debating it back and forth if we're going to bring it in or not. It just really is up in the air on how we feel it's going to sell. I think at the 2,000 price mark makes more sense. I just don't know yet. We're debating it. Do you guys want it? Like, do you guys really want it? Let me know, like, what you guys think of it. If you guys really want it, we'll probably bring it in. We have access to them. We've had a lot of debate about it.
I'd rather you guys build it, sending an email in a little bit. Fantastic, bro. I'm glad.
You got you, dude.
If you were to go back in time, what time frame would you go back to for Airsoft? 2009, 2008.
Yeah, probably.
I would.
2008 to 2010. It's probably the exact time period I would go back to.
Yep. And then I would work a lot harder to save what we had.
Yep.
Just buy the Elite Force CO2 M9, and it's the best option out of the box.
Yeah, it is, because it really doesn't break down like the old ones did.
Amped Eric says chest pubs.
Yes.
Amped West's biggest fan. I love you, Tony. I hope you know that. Yeah, I'd highly recommend the Elite Force M9. Got to glue the safety down, though. Good to know. I skipped Vic's question on accident.
It is Vic, so it doesn't matter.
It was something stupid. No, I'm just kidding. Why aren't the MG36 more popular or kosher for games? Would be a great LMG, simple, light, and HPA and go.
So that was the only LMG that I've ever owned is the MG36. I think they were really cool. I think they're really not easy to acquire right now. The G36 family is not really easy to acquire right now. The G36C is, but the K and the MG36 is not really easy to find online anymore. And I don't really know too much why. Eric would probably be able to answer that better, but like I don't know the service life that was actually used with the MG36. So that might be why you don't see it a lot with people running kits. A lot of people who are trying to do some German kits seem like they're trying to go more for the MG4, which is more of a modern. It seems like they're trying to do more modern kits. So I don't really know. I like them. I think they're cool, but it might be kind of like one of those ones that's like kind of almost too much like a Shrike, and so it really wasn't used that much as a dedicated LMG. Don't know. I'd have to look into that one for you.
From a real world, I have no idea. From an airsoft world, it's just because the G36 just wasn't popular.
Yeah,
I don't think it ever was as popular as any other platform.
G36s in airsoft have always been like
Garbage.
They look cool and they really don't function well.
They don't. They just don't shoot well out of the box.
Yeah,
I don't.
the hop-ups are still horrible.
And you can't. There's no really good.
There's one company that makes an upgrade for it, but like they're really hard to find and they're not really in stock most of the time.
Didn't Bull Gear make one?
I think so, but they don't make a lot of them.
Yeah, so even if something is good for them, the 10 people who need them, there's only like 3 available.
Yeah, so
I think it's a cool platform. Ryan and Eric's G36s are cool.
They shoot really well, but they put a ton of money into them.
Yeah,
to make them shoot really good.
I'd say that as an LMG platform, it just didn't see a lot of use. The MG3, use with the MG3, and ultimately the MG.
Okay, so that would be why. Like it just wasn't really used.
Yeah. I'm shocked they aren't as good now, especially now that the PTS G36 mags are available. And there was one platform that had almost an M4 style hop up for the G36, and it was awesome.
That would be what makes it awesome. Or somebody making a mod to make M4 hop ups work in them.
Combat Union has one, but it isn't compatible with the KWA version, which in my opinion is the only one that has really good external, so it's probably worth using. But then you can't put a good hop up unit into it, so it looks good and feels good, but doesn't shoot good, which is counterintuitive when you're trying to play airsoft.
Which means G36 is still struggle.
The KWA one is nice, and it shoots relatively good out of the box. It's not really like
spectacular.
It's not like it's competitive, but it's not as good as it should be.
I want to do Jordan's when we go back to it.
Yeah. I saw it. I just want to ignore Jordan. No, I'm just kidding. So I did a lot of work with the psionics. My hot take is, in a world of airsoft where Gen 3 is relevant, if someone were to purchase that, then see the psionics even at the 2K price point, they will be disappointed with their purchase.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of what I'm getting at too, is like if you need an illuminator to really make it function on the move, right? Or for scanning purposes, and you're using it in a night game, right? So in airsoft, if you're using it in a night game, and there's a lot of other guys nowadays that go to night games and to run their nods, you're going to be spotted in a second because you have to use an illuminator. So a lot of the times it'd be hard to justify. I really don't see a lot of people grabbing these psionics unless they don't really know what they're trying to get into. And honestly, if you're able to save $2,000, you should be able to save another $1,000. Just get into analog, or go on the used market and buy an $1,800 used PPS 14. You can find those quite frequently now.
Yeah, they might have a blem or two, but like,
they're going to outperform it.
Yeah,
100%.
I commend psionics for what they try to do.
I think in a few years they're actually going to outperform analog. I think they will.
I think they can.
But right now they are absolutely not.
So give it some time. This is an obligatory plug, right?
Okay, G. Okay,
plug that the MG36 counts for full auto at Gun Gamers Productions events.
Thank you.
Yes. So if you have an MG36 and you've been dying to use it somewhere,
you're looking for a home for your MG36 to run wild, go to Gun Gamer Productions.
Even if you aren't looking for a place for your MG36 to go wild and you just want to have a good game of airsoft,
it's just go to one of the E-houses or the Gun Gamer guys' games.
Won't regret it.
Their unique version of a mental disorder actually plays well into an airsoft game.
It's a fun time.
It's a very fun time.
So you're telling me I shouldn't have spent $170 on a gun to drop $300 in accessories and upgrades into it? Sleeper, listen, you've got tech nerds on the field that want to record his boys lacing targets, and
The Auroras ain't it.
I want to check it out. Yes, I've done too much research. I'll talk to you at SO.
All right, yeah, I wouldn't do it, man. I'm telling you right now, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, hold out. E-House is based.
Yes, a very, very one of the most base individuals in our industry.
Bull Gear hop up restock soon. Need that and an M60 F2 nozzle, but both are out of stock.
The F2 nozzle should be in probably within the next 2 weeks because I know we just did an accessory order with Polar Star. The Bull Gear stuff has been a little weird to get in recently. The lead times have been a little bit longer, so that might be why we don't have those right now.
Makes sense. Is there a discontinued airsoft gun that you wish would come back to the market? And what would you pick and why?
It would be my Scar so that I could get a new stock for it. It's still broken.
Guns discontinued.
Wow, that's a hard one.
It's not really discontinued. They're just never in stock. I wish the Systema challenge kits would come back.
Yeah, that would be a good one.
Like, those were so nice. That's really all I can think of for like that category of stuff.
I can't really think of one that I mean, probably I really want my Classic Army SA-58 back, or the Micro Galil. I really liked the Micro Galil.
Oh, ICS Galil.
With the micro one.
No, the full size.
No, I love the like AK-74U length.
No,
it looks so good.
The full size wooden handguard.
Those look good.
ICS Galil.
They look great.
Bring it back.
Where's Ants? We mentioned Galil, so either Ants is going to appear or Scott is going to appear because we said the word Galil.
Galil. Galil.
Said Galil 3 times.
He'll appear. Great seeing you guys at ACS Noob Day.
Thanks, man.
Thank you for coming and showing support.
Dude, it's a fun event. Always is.
I hope you and your team enjoyed that bottle I gave you.
Yeah.
What bottle?
Yes, it was a good bottle.
You didn't even go.
Yes, but I tried the bottle.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes.
Well, obviously, you just exposed our team because the rest of the team didn't know that happened. So, sweet.
Thank you for the bottle. It was very good.
Did you guys finish the Crown Royal gun?
No, that thing has been very, very fun.
But the PTS Masada AJ should make a comeback.
I thought about that, and I'm just like, I don't know how I feel about the Masada. Like, I like it. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Don't be sorry. We're not upset.
No, don't be sorry.
I'm upset at this one. He knew about it and I didn't. How does that work?
It's whiskey.
I'm still allowed to partake. It's a thought that counts, Tom. You obviously didn't think about me. No, I didn't. So that's awesome.
No problem.
See the love here.
That's a good one.
What?
Purple versus gold pop-up. The purple has a slightly smaller diameter of hole, not the main airflow area, but where the air comes in. There's 4 little holes on it where the air comes in. It's a slightly smaller diameter than the gold. It actually, I think, originally was based off the gold, and they when we developed it with them, we went slightly smaller in diameter to kind of restrict the air a little bit for more air efficiency. That is the main difference between the two.
There you go. Any ideas when the Wolverine MTW Gen 12 shotgun will be released? Yeah, I actually thought that. Any updates on the new Gate HPA engines? Good chance to test them? Question mark.
Yeah, they're still within the beginning stages of, I think, developing them as far as they are on the market. So, like, I can remember when the Jack first came out and the F1 came out from Polar Star, and there were slight bugs that they had to work out.
Oh, yeah.
There's still that happening with the Gate units, but they do work well.
I mean, I've seen plenty of normal pulsars shoot well.
Yeah, they shoot really good. There's just a little bit of bugs that I think are being worked out, and their customer support is actually really good.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't not get one right now. I'm just saying that there's a chance you can get one with some bugs, and they are very open and aware of the bugs, and they are very easy to get in touch with and fix those bugs. So they are good when they are working properly from factory. They're actually quite good.
If you're allowed to like the Galil, I'm allowed to like the Masada.
You're allowed to. I'm just saying I'm not like it doesn't. It's not like anything crazy for me. I do really like the Galil.
I think the PTS Masada was cool.
It's
just because it was like one of the best feeling Masadas.
Yeah, actually, that's true. That one was crazy nice.
Mm-hmm. I did like that one. It's a cool gun. I never had one. Hey guys, long time. Yeah, where you been, dude?
What's up, Brett?
Now you're back. Hey Wes, start skateboarding with me. You're like an hour away. Come to Pittsburgh and let's skate.
I mean, like out in Greensburg.
Come to Pittsburgh and skate. I'm down.
This is a cool one.
Should the AA-12 be a full auto platform for milsim rules? If so, with what limitations? I say sure. It won't last an entire game anyway.
Yeah, well, and
no, I'm just kidding. That was a joke.
No
no hate.
I mean, you're not wrong.
No,
I'm not. Should be allowed. I think so. For like heavy duty milsim games where everybody's like in the understanding of this is going to be a hard game. We're going to be pushed a lot back and forth. I think at like a more open play style milsim, it would be overpowered. And I think it would get abused. The limitations on it, you have to have 30 round mags, basically. Like you can't reload any more than 30 rounds on it. Because I think those magazines only took 10 to 12 shotgun shells. I think, unless it was the drum, like for an AA-12, like a real AA-12. I think it takes like 10 to 12 shotgun shells.
Yeah.
So if we're talking 3-round bursts, you should only load 30 rounds into it, so it's only 10 shots, and then you have to reload. You know what I mean? Like it would limit, and it would make you think more about before you pull the trigger and just unload onto people.
I think the biggest thing for me is the AA-12 only shoots it's like 300 FPS or less. It's a Tokyo Marui.
Yeah.
I think for CQB games, no, it shouldn't be full auto. But I mean, if I was at like a bigger event and some dude busted down a door and shot me 3 times with an AA-12, like,
I mean, yeah,
whatever. Obviously, with any platform, it can be abused. But I think if you're going to lug around a gun like that doesn't really have incredible range, it might as well have a little bit of an advantage up close.
That's fair. That's a good point.
I mean, if I'm 75 feet, 100 feet away, and we'll just like they're traveling at like no speed.
Yeah.
So, very cool platform. It's also just huge. It's also just a large gun.
It is.
That like is a pain to lug around.
It's super bulky.
It's heavy for no reason. It would fall under SMG rules. Yeah, sure, whatever. I like it. I mean, if it's sub a joule and the rate of fire is literally like do. If you were to compare that to,
yeah,
I'd rather get shot with the AA-12 at that point.
Yeah, right.
You know?
Yeah, you're right.
I'm with you on that one.
Yeah, I don't know. I have to think about that one a little bit more.
Dude, I think hell with it. Sub 1 joule, mid caps, full auto, no med. Totally fair. I agree.
If it's sub 1 joule, I can get behind it. I think
what it's shooting from the factory. It can't break 300 FPS.
Yeah,
1.2 joules is
there's some weird
365.
stuff that's happened with some TMs that have come to the States. They've been above 300. Like I've seen.
Well, then
some.
as long as it's under a joule, it's fine. You have to modify it. So no one would ever do it, so then we'd never see it. But still, in concept,
I don't know.
I love it.
I have to think about it.
No, I'm with it. I'm all about it. No hesitation. Let them lug around the shoebox. The freaking giant thing.
The
like,
shoebox that you put another shoebox in as a magazine.
do. I mean, it's just like horribly uncomfortable.
Yeah. I remember when we had the mags for this for the longest time.
It's unbelievable. Dude, where to going? Vic, what are you saying?
Are you good?
Done. Oh, he said done. Where to going? Going where? We skating?
I don't know.
Let's skate downtown.
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 Pittsburgh. Always been in here, just in Florida. Little Reaper and I have been doing Nub Reed Airsoft and TCA. Oh, dope. Well, I hope Florida's treating you well. I'd rather be there than Pennsylvania, so I'm a little jealous. Well, boys, I'm out of here. I have to head back to work. Have a great day and be safe.
Thanks, man.
My friend. We appreciate it. How's it going?
It goes.
Now, how's it going?
It goes.
It going good. What did Great Lakes say? Veterans for Airsoft announces the Six Flags game.
Yeah, I saw that.
In September.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like Six Flags, like
yeah,
the amusement park?
there's an abandoned Six Flag in Louisiana that they're trying to do a game at.
What?
Yeah.
Well, count me in. That'd be dope.
Yeah.
Dope. Vic, we'll talk about skating in the DMs. I'm not gonna put our plans to skate on the internet. I'm not saying anyone wants to come out and skate, but I doubt it. I'm terrible, so y'all come play out in Texas.
Yeah, we're down in Texas pretty regularly. We end up at D14 a lot, or Fort Hood. We actually end up down in Texas quite a bit throughout the year.
Another state I really, really like.
Shady. Oh, for the skate park stuff.
Shady Side?
Where's
Where's Shady Side?
Yeah, well, like you know where the Highland Park Bridge is at the zoo?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's Highland Park.
Yeah.
You go like towards Oakland. You know what I'm talking about? Like the Target.
No.
Like if you go up from the zoo and you like go down Highland Avenue.
I'm not worried about it.
All right, never mind.
It's gonna take too long. Where are we at? So, what are your thoughts about the changes to Syndicate? I don't know them, so I can't speak on the matter.
I don't know, because I was trying to catch up after I was getting some text about it. Because I'm trying to understand what exactly is happening with that game right now. I mean, it's still on. If you guys are thinking that the Syndicate game is not happening, it is happening. But so he changed camping, which okay, if it's a thing that they found out that they can't do, okay, camping's one thing, by camping. The grenade stuff sounds like somebody found out about this at the last minute and then went, whoa, what are we doing here? And he's working it out. I don't really know what's going on with it right now. If grenades are allowed, great. Grenades aren't allowed, that sucks. It's a prison, but it's also the first time Zao is being used. I don't really know. I'm still finding out more details. If you guys have any details about what's going on, I'll definitely take a look at them, but I am probably going to have a phone call at some point, either today or tomorrow, with him about what exactly is happening, because I want to make sure we're being kosher with it and not causing any issues, because I know we're not right now. I just also don't want to get on site and they'll be like, hey, so your trailer needs to be actually in this area, and these are the regulations now. So I'm going to hop on a phone call with him and see what's going on. And whatever he's doing his updates is the updates you guys are going to get go off of what he is saying. You guys don't know what's going on with that. Look at Players Wanted Airsoft. He did a live last night about the updated rules for the Syndicate game, and it's about an hour long. Just skip through. You'll be able to see the major points if you just skip through it. So, but that's kind of my only stuff I can go off right now, because I don't have anything really confirmed other than what he said in the live, and apparently that's also changed since the live. I don't know what's going on. So we'll find out more.
What is Syndicate?
This weekend. It's out in New York.
New York.
Yeah.
Hot take. I would not complain a second if they didn't allow grenades. That's my hot take on CQB engagements like that.
Really?
Yeah. Bring back playing airsoft. Having to use
I must breach.
Use toy guns.
Yeah.
Nothing really. This is obviously a personal tangent. And it's like being in a super cool place that's super CQB oriented. And literally it's like, all right, guys, we're going to breach this. All right, guys, there's guys in here. Oh, let's go through. Oh, there's guys in the stairs. That's literally like all it is now. This is a little personal gripe. Like I'm going off on a tangent right now.
You're not.
But like bring back Eric said it best, frick airsoft grenades. Like bring back airsoft gun on airsoft gun violence indoors. Like I don't need my entire I think it either needs to be limited, or like you have an LMG guy, you have a medic, you have a grenadier. He can carry 5 grenades. Yeah. And that's it. And it's only him. So he dies, you gotta run over to him or something.
I disagree with that because they do mag restrictions. They do a bunch of other types of restrictions. I don't disagree with that.
Thank you, Great Lakes. Hot take, airsoft grenades are pay to win.
I was going to say that. Yeah, they are. I mean, they are. They are, especially if you're going to an indoor facility. And hey, let's go to this. Everything you're saying is 100% accurate.
It is a fun immersion thing. I mean, like having pyro go off.
Yeah, you hear pyro going off around you. It is immersive.
Or even running from a grenade or throwing them. Yeah. It is fun, but I just feel like it needs to have some form of every other aspect of airsoft: ammo restrictions, magazine restrictions.
Yeah.
You know, how many medic restrictions, how many times you can be medic, engagements. Like every single aspect of airsoft has been confined to enhance the game, except pyro.
That's fair. I think this year probably I would say next year, we're probably going to start seeing more restrictive pyro rules, and not like banning pyro, like not like that, but like we're talking about, you can only carry so many grenades on you or stuff like that. Half the time, no one calls pyro anyway, so not like it matters. Capping grenades totals for an event does help make them feel less of a pay to win BS thing, though. Yes.
Yeah, I'm just giving a little bit of energy into this conversation. I'm not really that angry about it, nor am I angry at all. But, you know, like Eric's dudes walk around.
The bundle of grapes of grenades on people's bodies. There's E75s are just like, whoop, but
yeah. So, but pyro is fun, Jordan. You're absolutely right. I'm serious. Like, it is fun to use pyro.
Eric, I feel like you're calling me out. I love the comment section.
Comment section is a place to go wild.
Yeah.
But you're right. I mean, it has its pros, it has its cons. But that's my hot take on pyro.
Yeah.
Personally.
Do you all know if there's any more prison events this year? I know there's going to be one at the Crescent State Penitentiary by Nomad Milsom. And I think there might be a few others in the new, like the Northeast area. Supposedly the one that is happening this weekend, I believe he has other events scheduled to be happening at that place, but this is the first one that's going to be there. So I would say after this event happens, we'll get some more info on if we're going to have reoccurring games at this AL. I'm messing with you. Yeah.
Eric and Jordan, you just got to.
Oh, they would. Like that would like.
We do complain. Me and Eric do complain about this on the regular.
I think when you get into larger games, I think there's an area where grenades become, people care less about them, they're less pay to win, and as the game gets bigger is where that happens, right? Like as you get into these bigger AOs, these bigger games, more people are bringing vehicles and stuff. Now it's like, it doesn't really matter as much. I think if you start getting into some, sub 400 people games and some smaller AOs that are urban environments, not wooded AOs, but urban environment AOs, I think they do get like pay to winning a little bit.
Yeah, it just is a shame to see a 12 by 12 foot room get hit with 8 grenades. It's just absurd. But anyway,
boom boom,
boom boom.
boom.
But yes, it's just my personal hyper focused complaint of the day that got brought up. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. I think they're fun, and I'm of the opinion that different weapon classes should all have different grenade caps. Maybe those classes feel distinct.
I agree with that.
I'm completely on board.
That's what I mean. Is like, I don't disagree with the whole grenade thing. But I do think that is the only thing in Airsoft I can think of right now that has not had a rule in a more
in a structured manner.
In a more structured manner that is like, if you bought grenades, great, run grenades. You can only have 2 on your body, and then if you go back to your fob, you can go resupply. But if you're out away from your fob, you can only have 2 on your body.
2, 4, whatever.
You know, like, and you can write those rule sets and you can go through them. That's how I do it at GGP. Yeah, and that's what I mean. And Eric, literally, your events, it's going to happen at your events. It's going to happen at, I think, a few other event companies as well. But that's because I feel like your clientele will go with the spirit of the game. There's some games that people pay because they want to go have a fun weekend with their friends and do what they want at a game that they're paying to go to, and they don't really care about the spirit of the game that people try and put together.
They just want to play Airsoft.
They just want to play Airsoft at a cool place with their cool friends and have a fantastic time. And then there's other Airsoft events that the promoters really push. This is the spirit of the game, and if you're not going for the spirit of the game, we don't want you here. And that, you know, I think that is also good. I think you need both. I think to support the entire community, you need both. And your guys' event, definitely you could do that with. And I think that 1 or 2 other event companies you could definitely do that with because of the clientele.
I agree. So I think that's really cool. I think that's a good idea. Oh my God, put that back. Thank you, computer. Hello, Tom. Hello, Wes.
Hi, Ross. We mutually feel the exact same way about you.
U.S. TikTok ban was just signed, so we can have guns back on the wall. We'll see.
Except Instagram hates it when we have guns in general, period. Not like if we touch them. They hate guns, period. So we can't even have them in the background.
Maybe we'll give them a try. See if we.
Was it literally just signed today? Like, did that just happen?
I think it was very recent, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Great.
Thank you. We are saved. We're completely safe now. TikTok is banned. Oh my God.
Oh, I can hear all the white dancing girls on TikTok.
Dude,
Where will I
someone's
TikTok dance?
gonna buy TikTok.
Where can I do my TikTok dances now?
Someone will buy TikTok. It'll not skip one beat.
Where can I buy my Where can I do my
What if
TikTok?
we buy
dance?
TikTok?
No. Oh my God.
What if Amped Airsoft owned TikTok?
It's just cold.
Don't even make a joke about it.
Cold.
No. Buy TikTok. Let's buy TikTok so we can just do it.
Let's just buy Vine. Like, buy the rights to Vine and bring it back.
Why, dude? No. I liked Vine, but Vine is peacefully resting in its forever tomb. And I think that
everything good must come back.
I think Vine lived the perfect life. No, I think Vine lived its perfect life, and I would hate to taint it with this modern stuff.
Remember the lemons? Remember the lemons coming out of the guy's mouth?
Yes.
Remember berries.
I do. That guy was fun. Vine was its own thing. Restricted to just Airsoft.
Yeah.
Yo, welcome.
Yo.
Caught the tail end.
You got 6 minutes, guys.
6
Get
minutes
your questions
of
in.
shenanigans.
Or we're not going to read them. We're not going to see them. We're not going to care.
I touched something on
Oh, no.
We're banned. We're banned. We're done.
Oh, my God.
I messed up. Game over.
We joke about that because it happened. Like, that actually, we got it like twice. Was it a 2-week ban? A 3-week ban?
It was a 1 week.
Yeah, it was a 1 week ban of you can't live. You can't do anything.
Go home, Wes. Bring back Vine. If you want to bring Vine back and have it absolutely tainted and ruined by the modern thing we call social media, be my guest. I'd rather live in the world where I remember it for the pure, wholesome content that it was. So shame on me for having that mindset. Shame on me. So, go ahead. Bring it back. Bring it to this world. Where's the egg? Grow up and die to enter this world. We got some toilet paper mods. PBS 21s. It's a number plus a number.
With 15s plus 7. The 22.
Oh, damn.
PBS
What did I say? 21?
21.
Oh.
You have the PBS blackjack.
Ah. Yeah, Vine was gold. TBH, don't bring it back. My man. Thank you. I'm glad we share the same wavelength here. Vine was fun. It was a good time. But I think it needs to remain a good time.
That's fine. We'll just create a new thing called Vibe.
Sounds horrible. You creating social media would be the worst thing ever.
Oh, it'd be horrible.
People would get on it and be like, yeah, this is an app for people who forget that it exists. By Tom Sarasa. Like, that would literally be your pitch.
It's an app for people who forget it exists.
Do you want to be on social media, but literally never use it? Download Vibe by Tom Sarasa. That would be what it is. It would be an app that sits on your phone forever.
It's just there. Doesn't do anything.
No.
Definitely doesn't collect data in the background.
No, doesn't mind using your
Doesn't
phone,
mind
cryptocurrency from your phone. Oh man, my phone's been dying real fast.
You download this Vibe app, it's totally fine, probably.
It's totally fine.
It'd be one of those ones that gets downloaded to your phone that you didn't approve. No. Do you ever see, like, you get games on your phone? Yes. But you go into your phone, you're like, I never downloaded these games, and it's because, like, an update happened to your phone. That's what would it be. That's hard. It would be, I would work with all the cell carriers in the world to promote Vibe that you would never use, but it would be on your phone, and you wouldn't know it's on your phone.
Call AT&T. They love giving out information. I mean, I am on AT&T, so, like, I'm allowed to make that joke.
I'm still giving out my information, probably.
Yeah. Oh boy, oh boy. Well, don't bring back Vine. Limit EGs.
They pry out our nostalgia to pry every dollar out of our pockets and then deliver us our precious memories back to us. But they are tainted by modern paradigms that tend to ruin everything.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Eric.
Thanks, Eric.
He's in there definitely just cackling. I know he is.
I can hear the Eric laugh.
I can just hear it in my head. He's over there doing one of these, like. That's how
his arm.
With the arm.
His arm.
I love that man. Oh boy, oh boy. But yes, our takeaway from this live: don't bring back Vine.
Don't bring back Vine. Bring in Vibe.
Limit EG67s and save monies for PBS14 and don't buy
the Austin. Yeah. I would say don't buy the Austin. I asked and nobody said they wanted it. So clearly the pool of our live commenters doesn't want it.
Nobody disagreed. Nobody disagreed.
So probably no Austin. Maybe if I start seeing people doing it. But I don't.
Yeah, I also kind of feel that. Just buy a used PBS14. Or
seriously, buy
PBS14
for more money and you're gonna have a warranty with it.
Crazy. 10 years. I don't think I've ever owned a piece of equipment for 10 years.
I've owned my Scar that long.
That doesn't have a warranty on it.
It doesn't.
Imagine trying to go,
hey,
Echo One, and I warranty this. So this is from 2014.
It's so hard to find that stock.
You never will.
I'm never gonna.
It's eternally dead,
dude. I can't believe that happened.
Tom fell.
I didn't fall.
Tom tripped.
I did not fall.
I'm
you
sorry.
Know exactly what happened.
I'm starting the rumor he fell.
Dude, all I'm going to say is if you don't know how to hold a door with people around you don't know, don't go near that door and think, oh, yeah, we can take this door together. Because then when they say, yeah, close the door, and you go, no, and they drop kick the door onto your head and gun, your gun breaks.
That's dope. Battle scars. All right, last question.
Never mind that stock.
I know. Last question for the live stream. In y'all's opinion, is a Kythera or Redline better?
I think they both have a different place. I would say if you want simplicity, go with the Redline. If you want realistic feel on the trigger, go with the Kythera.
There you go. Jordan says he has a stock.
I don't know. Okay, Jordan, I'm going to send you the photos because it's a classic Army Scar, but I think I put an old Echo One stock on. I tried a newer Echo One stock, which I thought would work, and I guess it's a different mold now. So I'm going to send you photos because it's definitely a problem.
Tom doesn't play anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I'm very sad.
But anyway, guys, for anyone who doesn't know, we do this every single week, Wednesday, 1 o'clock, for an hour, lunchtime live. So come join us with all your airsoft questions and get us on tangents, and we start to ramble.
Yeah, literally
And-
what the live exists for.
We will see you guys next week. See you guys. Bye. I'm gonna sit here.